Hi, Anissa Coy here, and you guessed it, this week's Ask Anissa video column. And this week, what I'm going to go through, actually over the next few weeks, is a series of questions that were asked to me recently on one of our live Q&A sessions that we were doing with one of our current online classes that was going on. And they were just excellent questions. So I thought this would be something that you all would maybe appreciate to hear the answers to. So let's get started. The first question that was asked of me is, I understand how the homeowner gives the thumbs up to start the job, but do we have to give an estimate to the adjuster before we start the cleaning process? Okay, that's a really good question. The short answer is no, you don't. However, the answer I want you to hear is it's not necessarily a bad idea, and you may be asked for one by an adjuster. Now, there's not a requirement to give an adjuster an estimate before you start a job. However, it's a good idea that if you aren't going to give an actual written estimate, that you have some very good communication with your adjuster about the job and what it's going to cost. We don't want this adjuster to have any kind of surprises, okay? There may be issues with policy limits that are going to be important for you to know about. There may be ACV versus RCV coverages. So it's a really good idea, bare minimum, to talk with an adjuster. Hopefully you can meet them on the job site, which is wonderful and what I prefer. But to have some conversation with an adjuster, get an idea of what the reserve is that he has set for this job, to know whether or not you and the adjuster are on the same page. So you're not required to give an estimate, and I would not recommend suggesting that you always go out and give an estimate. But if you are asked for one, it's a courtesy thing. You could certainly start the job without giving your adjuster an estimate. However, if your adjuster's asked you for one and you don't do it prior to cleaning, you might have some issues potentially on the backside getting that adjuster to write you a check and pay you in full on your final scope of repairs and cleaning. All right, well, I hope you found that question valuable, and I really want to thank you very much for sending me in all the questions via email. Don't forget, my email is anissa@firehouseeducation.com. Keep those questions coming, and I will see you on next week's video.